We all know that Rolex has a wide variety of models, each having its own unique charm. But what are the models you should avoid getting? Welcome to Opulent Oasis, where we give you the insider scoop on everything high-end. Today we're diving into the world of Rolex, a brand synonymous with luxury, but apparently not every shiny case holds a gem worth your investment. So you stroll into an authorized dealer dreaming about that shiny new Rolex, only to hear it's not in stock. Sounds familiar, right? Often you might end up on a so-called wait list, which can feel like a polite brush-off. But lucky for you, we'll dig into which Rolex models might not be worth the chase at an authorized dealer's. Think of it this way. If a watch is easy to find or even on discount in the secondary market, why play the waiting game and pay top dollar at an authorized dealer's? Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned for more luxury insights that will keep you ahead of the game. Let's get started. Number 1. Rolex 1908. First up, the Rolex 1908. Picture a sleek 39mm case, available in 18-karat gold or 950 platinum, that nods to the good old days of wrist elegance. The Rolex 1908 came into the scene in 2023, aiming to fill the stylish shoes of the Cellini line, which, let's just say, faced some challenges with depreciation. But here's the thing. While the 1908 is dressed to impress, it hasn't quite captured the spotlight in terms of market demand. So what's the reason? Despite its top-notch materials and craftsmanship, the 1908 is like that meticulously crafted gourmet burger at an exclusive vegetarian party. It's just not for everyone. It's more of an opportunity for those who prefer their wrists understated yet classy. Because it's still fresh on the market, the 1908 often lies around at dealers, available without much of a wait. If your heart is set on this model, you might want to play the field and check out the pre-owned market. Who knows, you might snag a deal once it's not the new kid on the block anymore. Number 2. Rolex Lady Datejust. Now, the Rolex Lady Datejust, this model is the epitome of classic elegance with a 28mm package designed to grace slender wrists with timeless elegance. But don't get us wrong, the Lady Datejust is as sophisticated as a high tea in Mayfair, but when it comes to buying one from an authorized dealer, maybe not your best move. Unlike the other models, the Submariner or Daytona, the Lady Datejust doesn't play hard to get. You can usually walk into an authorized dealer and find one without having to pretend you're not just there for the free champagne. Plus, the price tag on these beauties tends to drop faster than a bad habit once they hit the secondary market. If you're looking for value, a pre-loved Lady Datejust might just be your new best friend. After all, who doesn't love a good discount that leaves enough spare change for a spontaneous brunch? So, maybe skip the authorized dealers and keep your options open. Before we continue, consider becoming part of the Opulent Oasis community. Subscribe for the latest updates and insights. Now, let's proceed. Number 3. Rolex Gold Deep Sea. Let's dive into a piece that's causing a bit of a hype, especially after its debut at Watches and Wonders, the Rolex Gold Deep Sea. Last year, Rolex decided to give their renowned professional diver's watch a luxurious twist by crafting it in 18-karat yellow gold, moving away from the traditional oyster steel. This blend of robust tool watch functionality with the luxuriousness of gold makes it a standout in the Rolex collection. Now, why might the Gold Deep Sea be a better catch on the pre-owned market? For starters, despite its eye-catching appearance, it caters to a rather specific crowd. Not everyone is looking for a diving watch that can dive to the depths of 3,900 meters, unless, of course, you're planning to find the lost city of Atlantis on your next dive. The result? Shorter wait lists at authorized dealers, and in some cases, you might not even need to wait at all. Also, while the Gold Deep Sea is as striking as a spotlight at a sunbather's convention, its practicality for everyday wear might not justify the hefty price tag, especially for those who aren't professional divers. It's a new release and a fancy twist on an existing model, which means the pre-owned market hasn't really caught up yet. But with a little patience, you could snag one at a slight discount down the line. Let's just say that sometimes waiting a bit can make your wallet thank you more than a bargain hunter at a clearance sale. Number 4. Rolex Explorer 36mm. Next on our list is the Rolex Explorer, specifically the 36mm model. This watch is a bit of a problem in the watch world. Apparently, it struggles the line between men's and women's categories, which makes predicting its value retention a bit like guessing the weather in spring. Unpredictable. And if you're hoping buying one might nudge you up the waitlist for other Rolex classics like the GMT, think again. You might need to buy a small collection of Explorers just to make a dent. On the secondary market, you can often find the Explorer at prices below retail, particularly the two-tone versions which are frequently available with a 10 to 15% discount. While the stainless steel models have their fans, the 36mm size doesn't quite hit the mark for most men who prefer a beefier watch for daily wear, and it's not often the first choice among women either. In short, the 36mm Explorer is a niche pick that doesn't quite justify a full-price purchase at an authorized dealer, unless you enjoy the thrill of the hunt more than the catch. Number 5. Rolex Daytona. For our next one, the Rolex Daytona. This watch is a legend in the sports watch arena, originally designed for the speed demons of the racetrack. With its bold chronograph, handy transit bezel for calculating speed, and the iconic oyster case ensuring everything stays dry, the Daytona is where form meets function in a grandstand finish. However, here lies the challenge of getting your hands on a Daytona from an authorized dealer. It can be as challenging as finding a free weekend on a race car driver's calendar. Some dial variations, like the white or meteorite, are so in demand that the wait list is long and mostly disappointing. It's like being promised the best seat at the race and ending up in the nosebleed section. So instead of waiting in line and hoping for the best, you might want to check out the grey market. Sometimes bypassing the authorized route can steer you right into the driver's seat, ready to take off with your new Daytona without the wait. Number 6. Rolex Two-Tone Skydweller. At the top of our list for watches to pass up at an authorized dealer is the Two-Tone Skydweller, particularly due to its design that might not tickle everyone's fancy. We find this model to be the least charming in the Rolex family, especially when it's paired with a Jubilee bracelet. The mix of the fluted bezel and Jubilee bracelet brings together a look that's more Las Vegas than luxury, resulting in an appearance that's a bit too busy and bulky for our tastes. Interestingly, this specific Skydweller model often pops up in the pre-owned market, at or even slightly below its original price tag. It's like finding a flashy sports car that's lost a bit of its sheen, still pricey, but not exactly a collector's first pick. Buying this one won't do much for your collector's credibility or add any noteworthy points to your purchase history. Now that we reach the end, what do you think about our picks? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We're all ears and eager to chat about your views. And while you're at it, don't forget to hit the follow button and smash that thumbs up. This is Opulent Oasis signing off, but not for long. We can't wait to dive back into more luxury insights with you in our upcoming videos.